Technology has always been something that we've never shied away from. We've always invested our time and energy into setting up a system and figuring out how to be more efficient and add more automation into our process. And that worked hand in hand with our switch to Lightning. We didn't want to just switch over to Lightning. We wanted to do more with it. We wanted to elevate our system to help it work better for us and have our teams be able to have more oversight and more automation. And that's why we partnered with Accelerize. So that was something when we switched to Salesforce originally 4 years ago, we didn't realize how big it was. And I don't want to say that we picked the wrong partner, but we weren't strategic in picking the right partner for us, not knowing enough about Salesforce. So this time around, we did more due diligence in what we were looking for. And it wasn't just about getting the job done. It was about helping us understand and learn and really get to learn us, to be able to help us navigate this massive database that just has, 20 different ways to do everything. And a lot of consultants that we talked to, they just wanted to do the changes. They just wanted to do the work, and we didn't get that feel from Accelerize. We got the sense that they really wanted to partner with us, which has been what we experienced. So having the oversight and being able to see what's going on from all levels of the firm, especially client service, who was kind of left in the dark of the sales side of things beforehand, and suddenly they have it could be tax time, year end, and they have no knowledge of what's coming in the door. Now they can help manage the sales process for their team members and see what's coming in, see how fast things are moving, just see what's in the system to know that there's a client coming in with 12 accounts and there's 12 clients coming in with 2 accounts. That's not something that we've ever had before. The amount of time that managers and client service has been able to save, as well as just not having to worry about the extra steps. So, one of the big ones was client service will get to a certain point in their process, and then they have to enter in all these extra cases. So now, instead of them manually having to enter in 3-4 different cases, those cases are going to automatically kick off within the process. So there's just a lot less time and worry about the extra things that you need to worry about, and not missing those things because you might have got distracted or got a phone call or got an email, or someone came, back then someone would come to your door or your desk. So taking away some of those things has been amazing. So, in that sense, there's always the time in between of sending things off to a client, and that can always vary. But from the time of the portfolio being entered to being sent out to the client, we went from about a 7-day down to a 4 days time frame. And then on the other end, receiving paperwork back from a client to an account being opened, it used to be a 2 to 3 day process because information had to flow into systems, and it just took time for things to get there. Now, because of all the automation, it can take up to 1 day. Yeah, so no one ever knew what was going on. Everyone sort of had their own folders that they were dealing with and how they went about the sales process. So if you managed a team, you didn't really know exactly what they were doing unless you were pulled into every meeting. And now you can group them by manager or by business line and see where things are and how many things are in process. We had a couple people in January who were still switching back to Classic, and the feedback immediately was like, oh my God, this new system just looks so sharp and so clean and so easy to read. Take away all the additional bonuses of the entire system, the whole new look and feel of it, and the layouts that we have, the paths that we have, everything just looks cleaner and brought up to the next level a little bit. And then you add in all the automation, and everyone's just sort of shocked, like, I can't believe we didn't have these things from the start. Like, why haven't we had stuff like this? And 100% would recommend. I would still go back to Accelerize if and when we have additional projects or pieces of Salesforce that we're looking to work on. So no doubt would I recommend them to anybody else.